Dragons. So, we're going to start out with a new character. I played Dungeons and Dragons a lot with group. I'll shut up right now because cinematic and stuff. She's gorgeous. Wow. See, I've played this on the Xbox One, and you know, I mean, it just was not as pretty as this. This is crazy. Like, look at the veins in her eyes. That is beautiful. Wow. Just stunning, like, straight up. Guess I couldn't move my cursor out of the way. Because, I mean...
Well, that didn't go so badly. Get his attention. Cleric.
The Typhoon looks so cool. We've got a guy that plays Typhoon for us, and he's not... I mean, it's kind of how we see him, but... kind of makes you want to be a rogue. I think the orc's pissed. Thank God for the shifting. Boom, baby.
Rise, my children. Rise and feed upon the living.
Of course. Fucking necromancers. That was cool. Alright. So we got Dragonborn. Let me adjust the... Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to adjust the audio. Alright, a little bit better. That way y'all can hear it a little bit more. FX is music not so much. Ambient, voice volume just a hair louder. Notifications are good. Video volume a little bit more. High. Okay. Okay, we're not going to go through the cinematic again. We're just going to jump into it. Alright, so we got Dragonborn. Male and female. Ooh, male's huge. Born to fight, Battleborn are a race of wandering mercenary soldiers and adventurers. Long ago, their empire contended for worldwide dominance. Dominion, yeah. That's kind of cool, but we got a guy that plays a female Dragonborn. That's a Dyla is his name, and it's really cool because he's a barbarian, or not a barbarian, a bounty hunter. So got a human, but I don't know. To me in D&D, humans are just kind of like, I don't know, the weaklings, the outcasts. I mean, when I come into D&D, I want to play somebody that is something I'm not. We got Metallic, which is funny because we have a storyline right now between the Dragonborn and the Metallic Dragonborns, so that's funny. Half-Orc. Looks pretty cool. Half-Orc combine the best qualities of humans and orcs, though some would argue that the good quality of orcs are few and hard to find. From their orc blood, half-orcs inherit great physical strength and toughness. Most like, I guess I could have done female. Female, no. Wood Elf. Really like Wood Elves. It's probably what I'll be. That's what I normally am playing. Wild and free, protect their forest lands using stealth and deadly arrows. They build their homes in close harmony with the forest, so perfectly joined their travelers often fail to notice that they have entered until it's too late. We got Moon Elf, which actually watching or listening Critical Hit right now, and it'd be a couple sessions back. They came across the Moon Elves, so that's kind of funny. Moon Elves are often seen as worthy companions by the people they meet. Okay, so they're travelers. We got Sun Elf, which looks like Justin Bieber, man. Justin Bieber with like 2 foot. We got female. Oh, you know what that reminds me of? The 2 fingers up. Kind of makes me think. Doctor Strange. We got the dwarfs. The halflings, which to me, halflings and dwarves, I mean, they're so close to the same, but they're not. These are like half humans, where these are actually their own race. So that part always messed with me. They're half elves. I always find the halves kind of funny because it's like not like, oh, half orc. As in, an orc and an elf, or an orc and a dragonborn. No, it's orc and human. Half elf. It's a human and an elf. Not like an elf and a dragonborn, an elf and, like the orc, like I was saying, or elf and the tiefling. It is always human and elves. So, always found that kind of funny. Kind of stupid on my part, probably, but that tiefling, who we just seen in the cinematic. They're always dark and sinister heritage. Tieflings walk through the shadows of their race's past. Yeah, well, I mean, when you look like Satan, then we got the Drow. And Drow, to me, are dark elves. Lilith, also known as Spider Queen. That's cool looking. That'd be kind of cool. To be a Drow Ranger. And I'm probably going to go Ranger, but I'm going to go through the classes too. I'm not really going too specific right now with the races because, I'm kind of keeping them up long enough for you to see, but I haven't really, I guess I could, seriously, just real quick, go over some of their abilities. Draconic Heritage, receive 5% more healing from all spells and abilities. Ability score grants you +2 to any 2 stats. Dragonborn Fury, your power and critical chance are each 3% higher than other races. And it's the same for male and female. Humans are versatile defense. Your defense is 3% higher than that of other races. Ability score, which will give you +2 to any ability score. Just one. Heroic effort. You gain an additional heroic feat at levels 10, 15, and 20. And yet again, same for male and female. Metallic Ancestry Dragonborn. Metallic Ancestry, you receive 3% more healing from all spells and abilities. Your maximum hit points total is 3% higher than that of other races. So you're going to have a huge hit pool. You're going to end up being the tank. Ability scores. You gain +2 to any 2 stats. Dragonborn Fury, same thing as the Dragonborn. So the main change between the Dragonborn and the Metallic is straight up just the Metallic Ancestry, which is this one is maximum hit points compared to getting just Draconic Heritage, which gets you 5% more healing. Then we have the Half-Orc, Furious Assault. Your critical severity is 5% higher than that of other races, causing you to deal more damage when you deliver a critical strike. Ability scores. You gain +2 to Dexterity and either 2 to Constitution or 2 to Strength. That's pretty cool because it automatically goes to Dexterity. Then you can be like, well, I'm going to be, more of a tank, so I'm going to need more Constitution, or I'm going to be more of a fighter, I need +2 to Strength. It's kind of cool. Swift Charge. You gain a 10% bonus to run speed for 3 seconds when you enter combat. This effect only occurs once every 20 seconds. So every time you run in, so let's say, yet again, you get +2 to Dexterity, and then you're going to be a fighter, so +2 to Strength. So the moment you go in, you enter that battle circle, and you gain that extra speed, pop, pop, pop. That's pretty badass. Get you in there, fuck some shit up, and get yourself out. Wood Elf, which, it's Wood Elf. He's going to have the normal elven thing we think about, like with Legolas. So, Elven Accuracy, your critical chance is 1% higher than that of other races. Not a lot, but still at the same time, a critical hit helps out a lot. Ability scores grant you +2 to Dexterity and either +2 to Intelligence or +2 to Wisdom, which will help out if you're going to go Elf, you're normally going to go Rogue or Ranger. Very few times will you go one of the, any other path like Fighter or Cleric. But if you do, the Intelligence is going to help out, your Clerics and stuff like that. Wisdom's going to help out the Rangers because you get a couple spells in there. Wild Step. You have a 10% resistance to effects that slow your movement. So, you're light-footed. We all watch freaking, what is it called? Lord of the Rings. We all watched it. We all watched Legolas go up the mountain with ease. We all watched him stand above the snow compared to, the dwarf and the hobbits who were buried, neck deep. So, that makes sense. And I'll talk about that in a minute. Moon Elf, Wanderlust. You cannot stay in one place long and are always roaming and seeking new oddities. Your action point gain and stamina gain are each 1% higher than that of other races. Action point, I really do not know about in this because on the console version, I never got to the point where I used action points. Stamina though, huge. If you're running around, you're attacking constantly, stamina is needed. So that's pretty cool. Ability scores grant you +2 to Intelligence and either +2 to Dex or +2 to Charisma. Pretty cool for, if you're gonna rock a spellcaster of sorts, or even a ranger. That's kind of neat. Moon Elf Resilience. Your Elven Resilience increases your resistance to crowd control effects by 10%. So it's the Wood Elf, but on everything, not just slowed. So, Dazed, 10% less. Confused, 10% less. That's kind of cool. So you ain't got to worry about getting in the middle of something and getting, messed up because somebody dropped an AoE on you. Sun Elf, or the Justin Bieber. And he will always be known as the Justin Bieber from me from now on because that hair, oh my god, that hair. Inner calm. Your inner peace and serenity allow you to focus more clearly on the task at hand. Your action point gain is 2% higher than that of other races. Ability scores. Grants you +2 intelligence and either +2 dexterity or +2 charisma. To me, that is the moon elf, just a little bit different. Sun elf grace. Your exemplary grace increases your resistance to control effects by 10%. So to me, ability scores and Sun Elf Grace is the exact same thing as the Moon Elf, which is Moon Elf Resilience, which is crowd control effects, which is, to me, still control effects, and the ability scores are pretty much identical. Wanderlust is about the only thing difference. You know, this one, with the Sun Elf, you get ability point gain a little bit faster, compared to Moon Elf, who gets ability or action point gain and stamina gain are a little bit higher. Dwarfs. Stand your ground. You have 20% increased resistant effects that knock and push you. You're short and stout, man. Nobody's gonna push you. I mean, come on. Anybody get close to you, you're gonna slapped with a hammer or slapped with an axe. Ability scores. Grants you +2 Constitution and either +2 Strength or +2 Wisdom. Both of those make sense. It's a dwarf. You're gonna have high Constitution. You're gonna either have high Strength or high Wisdom. You live quite a while as a dwarf. You're gonna see some shit. So, makes sense. Cast Iron Stomach. You have 10% increased damage resistance to damage over time. So DOT does 10% less on you. It's pretty cool. So if you catch on fire or you're poisoned, it's a little bit less. I know in D&D straight up, 5e or 4.5, whichever one you play, dwarves do have like poison resistance and stuff like that, depending on which way you go. You can have more, you can have less, just depends on how you play. I am also taking this as how we play our game. So I haven't read the PHB. I've been playing D&D for a year and I have yet to read the PHB. So take what I say with a grain of salt. I am not the expert on that. Just kind of have all around knowledge. I've got 4 DMs that play with me. So I mean, there's always, I don't know if that works. PHB. Oh, well, he done this. PHB. So it does happen. Halflings. Nimble reaction. Your small stature, your small stature and quick movement gives you a deflection chance 3% higher than that of other races. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but to me, some barbarian's coming at you, half orc, and he throws a punch. I mean, you're not going to deflect that. Ability scores grants you +2 to dexterity and either 2 to charisma or 2 to constitution. Bold. Your fearless nature increases your resistance to control effects by 10%. That's one thing I'll give halflings. They don't give a shit. They're going to run in. They're going to do what they want. Half-elf. Wow, that word. Dilettant. Grants +1 to a non-class ability score. This class is automatically determined. This bonus is automatically determined by your class. Okay. Ability scores +2 to Constitution and either 2 to Charisma or 2 to Wisdom. Knack for success. You are naturally better at many facets of life. Your deflecting chance, critical severity, and goal bonus are 1% higher than that of any other race. That's fucked up. To me, that's a high elf, He's looking down on you saying, guess what? I'm better than you, so I knocked that arrow away. Or, yeah, I shot an arrow at you. I aimed for your chest, but I put it in your eye because you know what? Half elf. So, yeah, kind of cool, kind of snobby. Tiefling. or Typhoid. Depends on how you say it. I say Tiefling. Blood Hunt. You deal an additional 5% damage to targets below half health. Pretty cool. So when they're bloody, you're fucking them up even more. Ability scores. +2 to Charisma, +2 to Constitution, or +2 to Intelligence. Infernal Wrath. When you receive damage, you have a 10% chance to apply Infernal Wrath to your attacker for 5 seconds. This effect reduces the target's power by 5%. It's kind of cool. So pretty much, they see you, you smack them, or they hit you, then you kind of scare them. You know, they're like, oh crap, you know, I didn't do what I wanted. So it's kind of cool. Drow. Dark Fire. When attacking a foe, you have a 5% chance to apply Dark Fire for 4 seconds. This effect reduces the target's defense by 10%. It's kind of cool. So you slap them and you continue to slap them some more. Ability scores. +2 Dexterity and either +2 Charisma or +2 Wisdom. So it makes sense. Trance. You recover at campfires twice as quick. Some people would think that is, you know, just kind of blah. But if you're running into a raid and there's a campfire outside, you take damage, you run outside, heal up half as quick as everybody else, or twice as quick as everybody else. That's what I meant. You run back in. I mean, you're always in the fight quickly at 4 health. So that's pretty cool for a drow. I'm pretty sure it's the same with the female. Yeah. And then, yeah. Minzo Berenzan Renegade. Fairy Fire. When attacking a foe, you have 5% chance to apply Fairy Fire for 4 seconds. This effect reduces the target's power and defense by 6% each. Pretty cool. Then the rest is just like the drow. Ability score, +2 to Dexterity, +2 to Charisma, +2 to Wisdom. Trance, you recover twice as quick at campfires. Pretty cool. They're all pretty awesome. But like I said, Wood Elf is normally what I go for. That's kind of what I'm playing right now in my campaign. And my brother that I'm going to play with here after I get through this intro part, he's playing what he played with us when he came down and visited. So it's just, what's the word? It's perfect to play, you know, when I'm playing. I'm even going to give him my name for that character. So I'm going to try to get him as perfect or as close to what I'm playing as possible. It's going to be hard because I started out as a machinist who is now multi-classing as a ranger, who will go full ranger after some more stuff. If you end up wanting to see any of that, Deep Dungeon Games on YouTube, we are starting a podcast for that. So come watch and check it out. I will put a link down in my Twitch just for that. But, okay, we have selected our race. What else? Okay. Of course, the classes. And first off is Trickster Rogue, Master of Stealth and Misdirection. The Trickster Rogue maneuvers across the battlefield and strikes from the shadows with paired daggers, which those daggers are pretty badass. The Trickster Rogue dodges in and out of melee, inflicting massive damage on foes with a flurry of deadly blows. He is your ADC. Plain and simple. If any of y'all play League or any MOBA, anything like that, this is your frontline ADC. He goes in, fucks shit up, and gets the fuck out. And I can go over those, but I'm not going to. Because, I mean, you get the general idea. He's got stealth, he's got bait and switch, bloodbath, thievery. That's what he does. Devoted Cleric. Oh, that just looks weird on a rogue. Or on an elf. Okay, the Devoted Cleric is a devoted healer, committed to preventing injury and restoring health and faith in the divine. Capable of enforcing discipline on the battlefields with a combination of territory control and righteous holy damage. Precise zone placement and strategic calculation are necessary traits for the Devoted Cleric. He gets in, he heals you, he gets out. Truthfully, he probably don't even get in and heal you. He stands back, he drops crowd control, he heals. I really like the holy symbol they use on this game, because anytime I've seen a cleric, they just got the holy symbol, you know, on their cape or on their belt. The fact he's carrying a weapon holy symbol is really fucking cool. Troll Wizard. Oh, I wish I could remember her name on League. Oriana, I think. Oriana. She uses the ball. I cannot remember her name. But, Control Wizard. Control Wizards harness powerful arcane energies to restrict, crush, and debilitate their foes. Sorry, my English is awful. I graduated 10 years ago. 9 years ago. 11 years ago. It's been a long time. So, wielding a magical orb, they are capable of unleashing torrents of damage and use ice and force to manipulate the movement of unwitting creatures. Kind of cool. Magic Missile, Chill Strike, Arcane Singularity, and Arcana are their main things. This is the one we're probably going to go for, because that is what I'm playing right now, is a Ranger. Hunter Ranger. A Ranger's abilities reflect the divide between civilization and wilderness. Although Rangers learn to master weapons, most commonly bows and those used in two-weapon fighting, they augment this martial training with their knowledge of primal magic, which primal magic is nature. Magic berries, good berries, which can heal, cure wounds, little bitty things like that that can come from nature, we do use. Melee stance, hindering shot, hindering strike, and nature are their big things. Next is Scourge Warlock, which looks awesome. Sorry about that. Got kind of a dry throat right now. No subtlety here. You want to deal damage. Straight up, you want to fuck shit up. Look at him. He's got a jaw around his neck. It looks like his suit is about to fucking eat him. His scepter over there looks like if it doesn't work, he'll plunge it into your chest, use it to rip out your heart. This is the class if you want to just stand back and just drop damage. I've had many friends play wizards and warlocks, and they are just evil. So, you're tougher than other warlocks, and you've got powers to help you attack and defend in melee, as well as excellent range attacks. Warlock's Curse, Vampiric Embrace, Brood of Hadir, or Hodder, and Arcana are your main things. Oathbound Paladin, which to me, this is exactly a pally. Shield, sword. I like the mace, but normally shield sword is what I think of for a pally. Paladins are warriors of light who take holy vows to protect and preserve the light. Paladins take an oath of devotion or an oath of protection during their training to further specialize how they serve their gods. D&D is deity-based. Lots of gods. Not one singular god, but lots of different ones between gods of power, gods of trickery, gods of nature, gods of fraternity. There are gods galore. So, there are gonna be some paladins around. Almost every race has a specific deity they mess with. So it's perfect. Sanctuary, Divine Touch, Lay on Hands, and Religion are Oathbound Paladins' main things. Great Weapon Fighter, as in Cloud. You know, everybody knows Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. If you do not, you kill me on the inside, Smalls. Great Weapon Fighter, exactly what you see. They use the biggest, baddest weapons they can. The Great Weapon Fighter is an unstoppable force of damage and steel. Skilled in using the weapon of a great sword to dispatch those that stand in the way. The epitome of strength, the great weapon fighter is also resilient enough to defend allies in need. So, what's their big things? Sprint, punishing charge, avalanche of steel, which just sounds freaking ballin', and dungeoneering. This is the first one I've seen so far that has dungeoneering. You know, everything else has been arcana, religion, and nature. So this is pretty cool that, you know, the great weapon fighter has dungeoneering as the main aspect. And then, of course, it makes me stand corrected, and here's the second dungeoneering. Guardian fighter. To me, this looks like a paladin, just a little bit not so god-based. I mean, hell, his shield looks like he ripped it off of some dude's back. The Guardian fighter is courageous and stalwart. Superior at defensive maneuvering and no stranger to hand-to-hand combat. Heavy plate armor and a shield make the Guardian fight a durable mainstay on the battlefield, while a trusty longsword and focused aggressive cut through foes that stand in his way. Which guard enforced threat, fighter's recovery, and dungeoneering. Then we got some that's coming soon, which I wish I knew what was coming soon, but definitely gonna go with the Hunter Ranger. Wisdom and strength. There we go. Well, I really would like my wisdom to be a little bit higher. Ooh. I wish my dex was just a hair higher on that. You know what? Well, we'll do it a few more times just to see. You know what? I'm going to be cool with that because my dex needs to be the highest. Wisdom's of 15 is okay. I don't like my intelligence being that low though. That's gonna have to work. And I'll start as Justin Bieber. And zoom in. Yep. And Sai. And that's gonna be my guy's name is Sai. A little bit young. Here. Supposed to have long-ish hair. I got green. I really like the dreads. That looks awful right there. You can just dreads type that. You can do that. eyes. Zoom in any more eyes, not so much. Yeah, he's not blind. The backstory. Ooh. That's kind of cool. I mean, he can see everything, so those are giant people. And I believe he had green eyes as well. Pretty sure. I don't have my character sheet right now. But Sai, my wood elf, ended up leaving the academy that he went to after going to the village festival and learning about metalwork by the dwarves. So he went and started living with the dwarves, and that is why he would have longer braided hair. You know, it works. He would have thicker brows. They would be green as well. Reason he's got green hair. So his eyebrows to be the same normal color they would have originally been, which was his dirty blonde. The reason he's got green hair is he was stupid and picked up a regeneration ring and slammed it on his finger. Turned out the regeneration ring was a ring of troll regeneration. So I started... See, that sucks. So I started turning troll. So, oh, he finally crashed out. Well, that's good. I don't want Thunder Beast. I want something that kind of represents him. I think that one would be the best. I wish I could swap it to his other eye, though. I don't know if I can. I don't think he'd have a scar on him. Don't need a face scale. So we'll zoom out. He'd definitely be slim. Feet size would be good. And he's not the tallest person. See if I can find how to make him taller. I can't, so that's okay. That would be what Sai looks like. Okay, and now we can find out where we lived, or our background. Which to me... originally probably would have started out here as a woodland hunter and forest father, a tree father, is lord of nature. He is worshipped by druids, rangers, hermits. We can go through. God of sun and time, a Monitor. You know what? I'm not gonna go through all these. Oh, I might do that in a later video, but right now, no, not so much. gonna go with Sylvanus, the Forest Father. Dwells in the wilderness, is wild and unpredictable, given to tender acts of mercy and wild bouts of savagery. Let's see where else we got. Ooh! Purple Dragon. What else we got? Downlands. Unwilling Exiled. I don't know, Grey Veil looks like the best. It's pretty cool because they didn't have this last time. Boldor's Gate. And we'll go Grey Veil as a Twin Hunter. His surname that he did himself was Metalheart because he was, you know, a big metalworker. Now, since he is a ranger of sorts, what is his name? Hey,
Are you alright?
Oh, they talk.
Move around using the WASD keys.
Lost.
Move to Private Wilfred. Press F when
Thank
close
you,
to talk
gods.
to him.
When I saw the Dracolich attack the ship, I was afraid there would be no survivors. What brings you to Neverwinter? Such being attacked by a Dracolich and then nearly drowned.
Quest path leads to your next objective.
I really like that they use
Waypoints appear on the map to mark your quest's objectives. Press F to interact with characters and objects. Press I to open your inventory. Double-click an item to equip it. Press the Alt key to toggle mouse cursor and mouse look modes. The quest tracker displays current quest objectives.
Going to camp. I wonder if I could zoom in. Push left or this is this one to toggle mouse cursor and mouse look modes. Yeah, that doesn't work for me, so.
Campfires are rest zones where out-of-combat players may heal.
Okay. And campfire, which is where I heal.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you
It's
too.
good to see someone survive the attack on... Although we stopped Valindra's main force, the battle is far from over. The battlefield is crawling with mindless undead who lost their masters in the fighting. To make matters worse...
Left click to use
Yeah, after I
rapid
get
shot.
through everything. Love you.
I'm wounded! Thanks. I need healing. Be careful out there.
You need healing. You sound like freaking Genki. I kind of wish they'd have a ammo system, but they don't. Which I'm okay with part of it, for the simple fact that, you know, I could sit here and do this all day long. Yeah. Did he die? Oh, I thought he was moving. Why'd he die? Where's my pistols? Can I hit him? Nope. What about him? Nope. He's really hoping my distance was a little bit longer. I mean, I'm still not worried about him getting close to me, but... I love watching my arrows bend just that little bit. And general vicinity counts. Which is kind of nice that it does, you know, just do general vicinity. It's kind of hard to aim and do everything else that you need to. But at the same time, I still kind of...
Press spacebar to jump. Level Up Guide displays everything you get for leveling up. It may also offer important quests.
New Outworld Power Split Shot. Quickly shift to the direction, leave you a few feet. Knowledge and grappling boots. That's cool. I don't think I have any feet yet. Ooh, do we have paracon paths? Shirt, trousers, pants. Got a tattered tunic for my armor. Have no artifacts. Got a notched longbow right now. History. Nothing real big yet. Mounts. Don't have any of that yet.
We were lucky to drive Valindra's forces back. Thank you for aiding the wounded. I'm afraid I have a gruesome task for you. We've driven Valindra's main army off.
Yes, I could be reading what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right click to use split shot.
Valindra had a Dracolich under her control when she attacked Neverwinter. It attacked ships in the harbor and then came straight for the city. My friends and I were helping Sergeant Knox defend the walls when it attacked. There was a terrific battle, and we were able to defeat it. I don't know how Valindra got a Dracolich. Perhaps a deal with the cult of the dragon. The important thing is that we deprive her of it. When a Dracolich is killed, its spirit returns to a special phylactery. From there, it can possess the body of another dragon and be reborn. This Dracolich's spirit has not departed yet. I am trying to bind it here. If it cannot return to the phylactery, we may be able to destroy it and deprive Valindra of a powerful ally.
I don't know how to run. That's the worst part. I really don't know how.
You found some ammunition. Excellent. We must drive the wizards back. Thank you for the help. More undead are attacking Neverwinter. They're boiling out of Castle Never and storming the Sleeping Dragon Bridge. If the bridge falls, they will enter the heart of the city. Protector's Enclave. I must stay and deal with the Red Wizards. Please, go to the bridge and aid the defenders. Destroy the undead soldiers near the gate to our north so it may be opened safely. Then talk to Private Wilfred. He will get you inside the city and show you the way to the bridge. Be careful, these undead are more aggressive than others you fought. Tempest grant you strength.
Press Q to use Marauder's Escape to dash backward, evading your enemies.
Did not expect them to come back alive. That hurt more than it really should have.
Hello again. You're looking a good deal fiercer than when you washed up on the beach.
How'd you
Told
beat me
drying
here?
out by the fire would do you good. My mother always says, warm clothes make for a warm heart. You've thinned out the skeletons enough that we should be able to slip through the gate safely. Linkletter gave me some healing potions for you. You may need them on the bridge.
Left-click on a visible location to travel to it.
I still don't see how it beat me here.
They're in trouble! We must go to their aid!
Or not.
Double tap any direction to shift away from enemy attacks. Cannot shift when your stamina is low.
Just keep coming!
I am not noticing these guys.
What in the nine hells is that?
Press 1 to use seismic shock, firing a concussive blast into the ground which draws in and damages foes.
The gatehouse! We're going to make it!
Activate your daily tower when your action points are full.
It's a bad idea. Don't run in there. That's stupid. Why would you do that? That's stupid as shit. That was actually a whole lot easier than on the console.
Sorry. Should have been more cautious. You have to stop her. Lord Neverember is no saint, but he's better than the alternative.
If Neverember fails here, Valindra will rule Neverwinter. Find Sergeant Knox. He's one of Neverember's guards, one of the good ones. You must stop Valindra.
And that was the prologue. I think. We'll see.
Greetings, adventurer. I am Sergeant Knox. This city owes you a debt of gratitude. Please, follow me. Many of the citizens here wish to thank you personally. Follow me. We lost a lot of good people today. The Harbinger appearing so close to the walls does not bode well for the safety of the Enclave. I understand you lost quite a few of your belongings when the ship you were on was destroyed by the Dracolich. Talk to Supply Sergeant Quinn. He'll get you sorted out.
Hello, adventurer. I heard about what happened on the bridge.
Follow me. Lord Neverember has asked me to take charge of organizing the city's defenses.
Now accepting donations for battle business.
Part of that charge is hiring brave adventurers like yourself to defeat threats before they end up at our gates. To that end, please look at the chest for a token of my appreciation for your efforts today. I have some more work for you if you're interested. Protector's Enclave needs your help.
I've gotten a report about some disturbances in the vaults beneath the Hall of Justice. The guards are spread thin after the last attack, but you've proven yourself more than capable. So I'd like to ask you to look into it for me. I've told the gate guards you're coming. They'll let you into the vault.
just burn through this real quick.
You're the one Sergeant Knox sent to investigate. Well, I'm glad you're here. We've heard some strange noises from the phone. One of the other guards went to check on it, but he should have been back by now. I have to guard the entrance, but I'll let you through. Find the source of those noises and look for Quartermaster Otis. He'll know what's happening.
I wonder how I crouch. Damn it. Do I have another one? Nope.
Do you have astral diamonds to trade?
Oh yeah, definitely take all of that. Shit, I gotta see him.
The Nashers snuck into the vaults during Valindra's attack on the city. They're here to steal the crown of Neverwinter! They almost got to it. Then they entered the dead resting in the lower vaults. They're fighting each other down there right now. I sealed them in behind the hidden entrance to the lower vaults. There's a secret switch in the bookcase on the back wall. Stop the Nashers before they get the crown!
God dang it. I just do not have the right skills for a lot of this stuff.
Ah, you're here. Oh, wait. Are you? Here, I mean. Oh, quite. I have trouble at times being sure if I'm viewing the present or one possible future. I'm a seer, you see. In most of my visions, you rescued me. But there were a few where I had to escape on my own, and a handful I'd rather not dwell on. At least now, I know I can relax. Apart from not being eaten, I'm glad you rescued me, as I came to Neverwinter specifically to meet you.
Well, I came here to meet you, sweetheart.
Yes, my visions show your actions will have a great impact on the future of Neverwinter and the entire Sword Coast.
Oh, yeah?
I am here both to assist you and be assisted by you in my own quest. No details now. I've delayed you long enough, and you have important things to do.
If she won't tell you shit.
I have to do some more research in the library here before you can help me. Or did I already do that? No. Yes, I still have research to do. Just come see me in the library once you're done in Black Lake. Oh, forget I mentioned that. Come see me when you can.
That is so dumb. Like, I mean, it's a cool aspect, but at the same time, you're like, but really? I double clicked, my bad. Now I get a thievery's kit. Guardian of the Nine.
Anna, hurry and get the crown! The Guardian is waking up!
Of course you'd come off me.
belongs to the Nashers!
Protector's Enclave needs Nashers will pull to raid the vault so soon. The Nashers have stolen the crown.
And then buy or reassign an encounter power.
Protector's Enclave needs your help.
Oh yeah? Ruined tunnels. Oh yay. Oh god. She's gonna fuck me up. think I'm trying to go too fast. I'm too messing up. And the mimic. Man, I want to mount.
Protector's Enclave needs your help.
Gothwin went to Blacklake. That explains a lot.
If Gothwin's gone into Blacklake District, that's going to be trouble.
Blacklake District is a mess. I'm not just talking about the sludge from the lake. The Nasher rebels are openly defying Lord Neverember's rule and are attacking anyone who won't swear loyalty to their leader, Karzov. Meet with Private Hothwadon Falwyn. If Gothwin is still in Blacklake, Hothwadon will know about it.
Bahamut, grant us the strength to face the trials ahead.
Watch your step in this district. Blacklake is well met. I am... Our best hope for finding Karzov and the stolen crown lies with the Nasher cutpurse Gothwin Cooper, who took part of the theft. I've marked a few of his known haunts on your map. Investigate those areas, and see if you can turn up some clue to where he may be hiding.
You need to be careful beyond this point. This whole area is under Nasher control. Their leader Karzov has them all whipped into a fervor. They've become hostile to all outsiders, and will attack on sight. Our orders are to hold these gates, so this area should be safe. But I strongly recommend you spend some spare coin on healing potions before you go out there.
I've got enough healing potions.
undiscovered! Leave no witnesses!
I've been keeping Sergeant Knox apprised of the dismissive note. We aren't the only ones who want Gothwin to reveal the location of Karzav and the Crown. A gang of were-rat thieves, known as the Dead Rats, caught wind of his involvement and kidnapped him. The Nashas abandoned Gothwin to his fate, so if you can rescue him, he will likely tell us everything he knows. The Dead Rat's lair is in the sewers here. I'll mark a known entry on your map, but be careful. Gothwin is no doubt being kept deep within their nest.
That was nasty. I should not have stepped in that junk.
Gained a scroll of identification. Right-click an unidentified object and select Identify. Use the scroll and reveal the item's stats.
Six. There's level 6. So far, I need to get to level 6. Seems like every time I use a health potion. Okay, so hindering shot. Fire 2 arrows into your enemy's shins, implying weak, grasping loot. Fire has 3 charges. Or rain of arrows. Fire several shots into the air, which rain down on enemies in a small area. And I can equip new stuff. So, vital armor. Vital belt. I think that's all I can equip right now. Yeah. That's all I can equip. Another vital belt. More slime. Nasty shit. Damn it. I was gonna look around the corner.
I swear, I don't know anything!
Was in pain. I took way more damage than I should have. Ooh, restoring amulet. That could be nice. Can I even use it? No, level 7. Can't use that because I'm not a great fighter.
Yes, I helped to steal the crown of Neverwinter. I was a loyal Nasher, but after Karzov left me to die down here, I don't know him anything. I'll tell you what I know about where Karzov is now, and also where he stashed the crown. Hey, if you see that treacherous bastard, remind him that loyalty works both ways, preferably while you're twisting a blade in his guts.
I've been keeping Sergeant Knox apprised of Gothwin told us everything. Watch your step in this district. According to Gothwin's information, Karzov is hiding in a safe house nearby, while the Crown is hidden in their headquarters. Meet with Private Zoe Fargo. She's keeping watch over the safe house where Karzov is hiding.
You know what? I am going to call it right there. And next time, I will be playing with my brother for it. Let's see how far he is. So, that is going to be Dungeons & Dragons Neverwinter. I'll play some more in a little bit. I will actually post about it. That way I can get people to actually watch. So, y'all take care. This is Kaichimo, signing out.